Today Africa Podcast is a podcast series where we interview African entrepreneurs and professionals and share the stories behind their businesses. In each interview, we ask how they got started, how they grew, and how they run their business today. The stories are inspiring and also provide specific advice and insight into starting a business. By sharing these stories, we want to help others get started.
Welcome to Today Africa, where we bring you inspiring conversation with Africans shaping the future of the continent. I'm joining me today is Edgar Odey. Today he's here again to tell us more about what he's doing and how he has been doing it. Edgar, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much, Kwemeka. I appreciate everything you've done for the ecosystem. It's been really great. Thank you very much.
Last time we spoke, we talked about your journey into entrepreneurship and Yabatech Delivery, how you started it and how you have been running the startup. And today, let's talk about the new phase or your next journey. So, could you tell us what you're up to and everything about it?
So basically, over the years, we've seen how the market has been for food delivery. It's been really great, and but the students in the community, I've noticed that students love to always sell things online. Most of our customers themselves, they are also sellers. They sell one or two things, clothes, their perfumes, things like deodorant, things like that. You see them selling things like that. So I've been thinking about it. How can we make these people, and me, I get frustrated when I see people always posting on their status, long status. You see them, they post about 200 or I can't even count the amount of things there is on their status, and you want to scroll and look at what are these people posting. So I have an aunt who sells something like that. She sells clothes, so she always posts like that. It always makes me angry. So my first startup actually was a I think I mentioned in the last time on our last interview was Eddie's by me. So that's the name. That was the name. Eddie's by me. So and it was I was actually trying to solve the same thing. So over the years, I've been able to see how the market has matured and how people are actually how people will respond to this. I have friends who still sell since that time. The people I was trying to solve for back then, they still sell things online. So I've seen how the market has really evolved. I've learned a lot from my mistake in the first time. This time around, we are really going all in to be able to solve the problem for marketers and for students who are actually selling things. So a lot of them they sell things and they've started adopting it. We've pushed out the site is live. So the public launch we're going to have it this week by God's grace.
From what you said, you have launched this business before, but it didn't succeed and you closed it up before starting the battery. What's the name of
Yeah.
this product and what new thing are you bringing into the market outside what other platforms are offering?
It's called Market. It's a marketplace. So it is the parent company of Yabatech Delivery is called Dash. So it's a marketplace, a component of Dash itself. So marketers are going to be able to sell. It's a public marketplace, just like GG.ng and the likes. You'll be able to marketers will be able to come list their product. When they list their product, people will be able to see it, search them online. It's going to rank on Google. They'll be able to find them easily. So very early on, immediately I push it out. I've started pushing out to group chat of students and people who sell. And very funny question I've been asking is, can I sell houses, apartment? Somebody asked me, can I list my apartment? I think he's an agent. Can I list apartment? I was like, can you imagine? I never expected that. So immediately my mind was already calculating because I built the site. I was already calculating, okay, will it work for how can somebody rent an apartment on the site? I was already calculating how can I told him, all right, go ahead. And he created an account and he has listed one apartment. So just imagine that kind of thing. So people are actually looking for this. You might say there's gg.ng there. Why do people need to come to your site? Yes, it is out there, but people want something that can actually work. GG is already crowded. I think very crowded. So if you give them a site where okay anybody can easily come up, is a growing site and they see that they can easily sell and people can easily find them. It's something people jump upon. And I've been seeing great responses from people as we've been telling them.
Everything that has to do with e-commerce, a marketplace, a lot of work are involved, right? People, if this a physical product,
Exactly.
people buy and the product is being shipped to the buyer. So how do you plan to achieve that, knowing that people are going to list physical products?
Basically, what the site does is that now a user which is a seller can go there, list their products. They don't need we ourselves we don't collect money from them. If a customer wants to buy, a customer can chat them directly in the chat box, message them immediately, and go back and front with them. So we don't interfere in that. We want to make it a free and fair marketplace. Anybody can come on board, sell. It is free for you to sell. So we, in the long run, what my plan is that we'll be able to partner with organizations that offer deliveries. So these marketers, if they have a product they want to deliver, they can, okay, just press a button to show them a pop-up, or mention the location of the customer and everything. From there, immediately the product will be able to will be sent out to the customer.
Say it's a free and fair. So how do you hope to make? The last time I remember, you don't run an NGO. You are you're a businessman who is in business to make profits. So how do you plan to make money for your business? Since you want to run it free, how do you plan to make money? Because I'm considering you need to pay people. That need to be maintained. It need to be managed.
Exactly. So that's the question that has been coming up from my team and other people. So basically, the way we plan to make this is by advertisement from other brands that are related, and then the marketers, the sellers that are on the site, they can always promote their products to be seen by customers. And we are going to rank those products. You search for wristwatches. If you search for wristwatches, we are going to any product that is ranked. We are going to show that product first. So you'll be able to choose. Since it's free and fair, you'll be able to for the seller who wants to rank their product higher. So basically, that's how it works.
You are just starting. You are a new player in the market. So from my little knowledge about e-commerce and media, people go to where there is traffic. So your business, I don't know
Yeah,
how
you're right.
you have done the work for you to rank on Google and all those things. So how do you plan to first attract people that when they are searching for wristwatches or wristwatch, your website will be able to rank on Google for them to come on the platform, then be able to search on your platform to get the wristwatch they are looking for.
It's called search engine or optimization. Yeah, search engine optimization takes some time. It's not just automatic. It's not something you wake up overnight and you say you get you get ranked on Google. So it's over time as people are getting back, as we get backlinks, as we get to like so things like that. That's how we start ranking on Google and the likes. So it is something we are working on. So we know that, yeah, these marketers, they really need their product to be out there, and we are going to be working on that back to back. So instead of them to, okay, once somebody say I want so category of product, they'll go and check their photos first. When they check their photos, they'll now start forward all the pictures they have. They'll now tell the customer, oh yeah, choose which one you want. Instead of that, just send them your store URL on Dash Market. Once you send the URL, that's backlinks. Even if you send it on Instagram or Facebook, that's backlinks. Once you send those things like that, we'll be able to rank those sites, those stores. So that's automatic backlinks like that, and then it will be way easier for the marketer themselves, for the sellers themselves, for their customers to find them. So a customer can just go there, find all your products, choose the one they want, instead of you to be manually messaging them all the time and things like that. You can just add it to your Instagram profile. Okay, this is my store URL on Dash Market. Just go and find me.
I'm still coming back to the SEO. Let's talk about payments. So, how will the seller receive his pay, or how will the buyer make payment to the platform or buy products on your platform?
Yeah, it is. We have payment partners, a lot of them, but currently, since it is a free and fair marketplace, we don't accept payment on our own part. We the user and the seller will determine how they want to get paid and how they want to make payments. So they themselves determine how they want to get paid and how they want to make payment. We don't determine that for them. We're going to provide a link. They can just create a payment link. If they receive that payment link, once they receive that payment link, they'll enter the amount they want to pay, and the payment the seller will receive payment instantly. So that makes it way easier for them. So we have a lot of payment partners in that we can always work with. Some of them are out there. Some of them they've decided to work with us, but in the meantime, we are not going to collect payments for any one of them, either for the seller or for the customer. In the meantime, yeah.
E-commerce platform, one of their goals is to protect the buyer and protect the seller from being scammed. They are like kind of escrow whereby they hold the money.
Yes.
So how do you plan to protect the two parties from being defrauded?
I think a lot of Nigerians are now smart. We are not that foolish as Nigerians again. We know that people can always scam us. Though we are going to we're going to have you're laughing. We're going to have messages out there to tell these buyers that please be very careful. Make sure you receive your package before you make payment. So even if you are going to pay 50% payment down, is better than paying the 100%. But I think most Nigerians we are now smart enough to know that people scammers are out there. I myself will not just wake up and go and make payments to a seller when I've not received my goods. I need to receive my goods first, and then, or at least I should be able to trust this person before I say I want to make payments to the person. So you get, it's not something that most Nigerians are really wise. We're wiser than that now.
Yes, you have been speaking with people within your network. So how do you plan to spread the word outside people your network? Since it's a marketplace, you are not just targeting people within your network, you are targeting people outside your network. So how do you plan to spread the message about your platform?
So some of the ways we plan to spread this news of the sites that are just launched is to sponsor some newsletters that are out there. Some of all these newsletters, these sites that are just coming up, we can sponsor them. Google ads, things like that. So there are always opportunities out there to be able to the word to be able to throw out the word. So there are some communities there are some seller communities that are out there. We can talk to the admin of that community and tell them, okay, yes, okay, this is what we are doing. We are providing this value, and your community can get value from this site we built. So if we share that link with them, people are going to, okay, yeah, check it out. We'll check it out, and then from there we can build it over time. The way I'm planning to build the name to go out there is through news.
How do you plan to sieve out the good sellers or the bad sellers from the good sellers? Some people are just malicious. They are not there to sell products. So what measures do you put in place to make sure that these people selling on our platform are real and what they are selling are real products?
So over time, we'll be able to weed out the bad from the good. But in the meantime, we are vetting them. We check the back end. We're able to collect the data from these people and verify that yes, they are selling what they truly claim to sell. So we don't just allow any other person to come onto the marketplace and sell. But the truth is that in every marketplace, there are going to be bad eggs. We cannot fully root them out. But over time, we'll be able to vet those that are good and those that are bad. So those that are good, we are going to rank them up, and we are going to have a rating system. So that rating system, buyers can rate this seller that, okay, yes, this seller he has sold, he's true to his word. He has sold for me. I have bought from him multiple times.
Thank you so much, Edgar, for your time and for your new products. We will keep in touch, we'll keep monitoring it to see the process, to see your growth. And we believe that it will grow to become something big.
Today Africa Podcast is a podcast series where we interview African entrepreneurs and professionals and share the stories behind their businesses. In each interview, we ask how they got started, how they grew, and how they run their business today. The stories are inspiring and also provide specific advice and insight into starting a business. By sharing these stories, we want to help others get started.